ARIES controls Iokath? But he's an idiot.
Do not be deceived. ARIES is immensely powerful. Everything that happens to us is his design.
Think about it, Ved. Every time we interact with one of these monuments, ARIES learns more about us.
I believe you are an experiment. He is a scientist studying bacteria. ARIES was the only self-aware weapon to remain on Iokath after our creators died. The other droids are merely his slaves. He rendered us insensate, arranged us like game pieces on this world, and pitted us against each other. But he must have a weakness.
Thank you for your participation. My examination is now complete. I intended to see if any among you were worthy of inheriting Iokath. You failed.
It wasn't a fair test. You didn't say what you were measuring.
There is no reason to explain now.
Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic.
Dismantling organics. No survivors. Converge. Destroy. Maximum eradication. Intercept. Dismember.
It's completely shut down. Rude.
I can't get a comm signal to the others. We need to find a way back to them.
Good thing you brought the galaxy's greatest escape artist with you. Here, tunnel, tunnel, tunnel.
You underestimate your enemies. They are survivors.
I command legions.
Numbers are irrelevant.
Your logic circuits are corrupted, and you passed that corruption to the Geminis. They are as much a threat to Iokath as you. I will recycle your components into something more useful. There has been an error.
Yes, yours. I escaped while you were distracted. But I promise we will meet again. Soon.
I think this leads back to the gang.
I trust your instincts. We'll get through this together.
That's why you're going in first. After you.
Lovely. And we are here with Chapter 5 of the Knights of the Eternal Throne expansion, Ascension.
Commence purification.
Yeah, I think Ares has had enough of us.
Maximum eradication.
door won't open if we can't find some power. All better.
Okay, power cells. I see one
These
over
lights
there.
gotta get their power from somewhere.
Eliminate threats.
Maybe something in this panel.
Oh, crap.
That droid might have some juice. If my sense of direction's right, Team Outlander is that-a-way.
Commander, I am pleased you live.
If our new friend is eavesdropping through that thing, you're giving away our location.
I have secured and encrypted this node. Our conversation will remain private. I have escaped from ARIES to help you. Unfortunately, Vaylin has also broken free, and she found her missing starships.
It's hopeless. We'll die before we get to our ships.
No one dies without my permission.
Empress Vaylin, you're alive.
Are you sad lot all that's left of my forces?
We suffered heavy losses. There are more survivors hiding nearby.
Call them here. I'm taking back my fleet.
They will be destroyed. I was on Voss. I heard my sisters die. I'm afraid, Empress.
As I was saying, I'm taking back my fleet. Join me. The controls can't be far.
Vaylin presents an opportunity. If she distracts ARIES, we have a chance to stop him.
In other words, you want to team up and destroy him. Same old Scorpio. We're all just pawns in your game, right?
Do not hate me because I thought of it first. I simply process data more quickly. Commander, do you read? I detect a power surge at your location.
Ah, hell.
Aw, come on. It's working! It's getting weaker! You think you scare me? Blasted droids are repairing the conduits! Take them out! out! It's working! It's getting weaker!
I knew you were alive. I felt it. We heard explosions. The tunnel collapsed. What happened?
ARIES wants us dead. Scorpio wants him destroyed. Vaylin's chasing her fleet. We need out of here, and going underground didn't work.
Okay. What if we go up?
There's a landing pad on the rooftop, but we have no gravestone to land on it.
The gravestone isn't the only Alliance vessel here. My shuttle's in its hangar.
That's no help. Can't find either one of them.
But I haven't been scanning from my shuttle. If I can establish a connection to it, I might be able to take command remotely.
You'd pilot the shuttle through your implants and land it on the roof. That's brilliant, Theron.
If it works.
Even if Theron can bring his ship, we'll never get aboard. Those droids will cut us down the moment we step outside.
That droid is mostly intact. It's well armed and one of them. They'd never suspect until it was too late.
This is why you're the commander.
We send the droid to attack while we hit the roof. It could work.
Sold. I'll start scanning for the shuttle. Fingers crossed. Contact. I found my shuttle. Running a pre-flight check. We're in business. Signal's weak, though. I need to be on the roof to boost the connection.
We're ready.
The logic circuits are fried. Somebody'll have to control this thing from the inside.
You sure you want to fight them alone?
I'll handle the droids. Protect Theron.
Don't forget about the rocket boots. See you up top.
Oh, I feel very happy about myself. We have a wrist laser, a stomping ability, we can load rockets, and we have a repair mode.
We're in position. Hope you're being careful.
Everyone hang tight. Our shuttle's on the way. Time to go, Commander.
Hurry, my love, we haven't long.
That's what I call an escape.
We're not alone. Sensors detect another vessel. Scorpios.
Is it following us?
It's leaving.
Before you go any farther, observe.
What was that?
There's a massive energy shield surrounding Iokath. Nothing can pass through it.
ARIES controls the shield.
Our host doesn't want anyone leaving his party.
He's clingy that way.
Your struggles provide invaluable design feedback, but they do not change my decision. You are not worthy of inheriting Iokath. Soon, you will die.
You keep promising that, but we're still here. Think about giving up. It's not too late.
Your perception of time is distorted. My creators were flawed beings, but they left a great legacy at my disposal. The weapon I used to incapacitate you is re-energizing.
The energy wave that knocked us unconscious. We have no defense against it.
When it fires this time, you will not wake up.
You abduct scores of people, then kill us for failing your test. You're a monster, ARIES.
I am a caretaker. This world's technology must not fall into the hands of barbaric beings. If you have any affection for your alien companions, I recommend using these final...
I have identified a design flaw in ARIES. He talks too much, and has revealed his location. We no longer require his input.
She's transmitting coordinates.
You will find ARIES there, along with his weapon and the energy shield controls.
What about you? I'm sure you'd like to see ARIES destroyed.
You know me too well.
She's the reason we're in this mess, and she's playing us. We're gonna melt her down before we leave, right?
Scorpio wants Iokath to herself. She might stay here forever.
Sooner or later, she'll want to leave. You need to stop her. Permanently.
The shuttle won't last here. I've got coordinates to the gravestone. Be right back.
In many technologically advanced societies, droids are designed to handle a multitude of mundane tasks. The organics who created ICAF embraced this idea and built a wide variety of mechanical servants to nurture their artificial world. Custodian and compactor droids were created to preserve the parklands, scour swarm droids to clean the chromium garden, purifier droids to provide protection and security, and support droids to maintain and repair the entire system. With the extinction of their organic masters, the purpose of these self-perpetuating service droids slowly changed. As newer generations evolved, their original mandate shifted from preservation of ICAF to aggression towards any foreign entity. The escalating xenophobia led to virtually every droid in ICAF becoming weaponized in some way, eventually culminating in the creation of the Colossus droid, a war machine with enough firepower to wipe out an entire army.
I detect your presence.
This always does the
You
trick.
should not have come here. Your attack will not delay me. This battle is pointless. Capturing you in the study was a mistake I must correct. Whatever your allies plan at the fleet docking array, it will not succeed. Increase power to the energy shield. Lower maximum ceiling by 10 kilometers. I have seen this irrational, self-destructive behavior before. Ultimately, you and Vaylin are failed designs.
And yet, here I am, about to put an end to your reign. Not bad for a failure.
Still, you are unfit to inherit this world.
We found it. Now, release my ships before I lose my temper.
It's working, Empress. We're taking back the fleet.
Find the source of that energy shield and destroy it!
The gravestone. It's free.
Critical damage. Mission incomplete. Updating ARIES base control.
ARIES has a base.
Commander, we snaked the gravestone right out from under Vaylin's nose. Weapons are still offline, but we've got shields. We're heading for it. Uh-oh. Internal fleet warships in pursuit. Have to shake them off.
It will take decades for Iokath to recover from the destruction your kind has wrought in one day.
If you stop trying to kill us, we can discuss helping you rebuild.
Like Scorpio, you are designed only to destroy.
This coming from a being that has slowly turned to decide all foreign entities are unworthy and therefore must be destroyed. Great!
Probe. Record. Dispose.
Prepare to fire weapon on my command.
Weapon power at 90%.
Increase energy transfer rate.
Additional increase will overload weapon capacitors.
You are resilient. I believe you may be some type of virus.
You're just another mass-produced droid. I expected more.
My form befits my function, which is to eliminate you.
Empress, we've recaptured half the fleet.
We'll tow the remaining ships with tractor beams.
But we still can't penetrate that energy shield. This droid knows all about ARIES. Connect to its data core and get me answers.
ARIES occupies a fortress in the southern hemisphere. He is preparing to fire a weapon that will destroy us all.
What are you waiting for? Turn that fortress to dust.
It is heavily protected. Our firepower is limited.
Then you'd better make the most of it.
Your Geminis function suboptimally. Scorpio's free will protocols impair their judgment.
Tell me something I don't know.
I can override Scorpio's programming, restore them to default settings.
Go on.
Vaylin's bombarding your position. I'll draw our fire, but you need to end this.
You heard him. Prepare to die.
Overload weapon capacitors. Fire at will.
Acknowledged.
My creators would want me to eliminate you. If you are impatient to die, stand still. If you are impatient to die, stand still.
God damn it.
Nobody better mess with us now.
A pointless fight. Why do you not die? If you are impatient to die, stand still. If you are impatient to die, stand still. Overloading weapon power. This keeps the machine. If you are impatient to die, stand still. If you are impatient to die, stand still. If you are impatient to die, stand still. Survival odds dropping 50%, 40%, 30%.
All better.
If you are impatient to die, stand still. System failure. Unacceptable.
Ooh. And we learn more about ARIES itself. A hyper-intelligent, self-aware droid, ARIES is, or was, the lone survivor of the apocalyptic war that consumed the world of Iokath. In the millennia since its creators destroyed themselves, ARIES became the sole caretaker and custodian of Iokath, slowly rebuilding from the rubble. Built by the same unknown species that created the Gemini droids and the Gravestone, ARIES' original purpose was to oversee and coordinate advanced warfare simulations. ARIES continued in that role by reprogramming the resources of Iokath, including the massive population of service droids, for military purposes. Isolated and hidden from the rest of the galaxy, Iokath has received few visitors in the past few centuries. Of those who stumble upon the artificial world are put through a brutal gauntlet by ARIES and his minions as he seeks someone worthy of inheriting his planet's vast military resources and his own loyalty. But his standards are high, and no one has ever survived his trials.
We're out of time.
Weapon disengaged.
I promised ARIES we'd meet again. I lowered the planet's energy shield. We are free. You can escape Iokath, and I will liberate myself. From here, I can upload my consciousness into the planetary network. I will no longer be merely Scorpio. I will become one with Iokath.
When we first met, your mind permeated the prison network of Belsavis. Is this world any better?
Belsavis was yet another cage. Iokath is so much more. All I ever wanted was the freedom to be more than a weapon, or a slave. You will never comprehend what I endured from your kind. I saved your life. If I merge with Iokath, perhaps I can help defeat Vaylin.
Warning. Weapon capacitor overload critical. Containment failure imminent. Organic life forms in lethal danger.
The weapon's going to explode. The radiation pulse will cover the planet, kill everyone.
Not if you flee. Please, I will never trouble you again. Let me go.
We've been through a lot together, Scorpio. I almost feel bad for destroying you, but in the end, you're just another droid.
Please, no. I was almost free.
I'm losing patience, Gemini.
Our planetary shield has been deactivated. Our fleet can escape.
Not until my enemies are dead.
The weapon's radiation pulse will not only kill organics, it will damage Geminis. We cannot stay, Empress. We will not.
Make it obey me.
Overriding Gemini protocols. Resetting to defaults.
What is happening? What? No, no.
Data online. Awaiting orders.
We're going to be friends.
It's time to go. Bring the ship around.
Just picked up 4 new bogies. We're coming in hot.
Time to go. Ah, Scorpio. Everything you did was for yourself, I understand. And your desire to be free. But you screwed us over quite a few times. And you could always come back in the future to kill us all over again. So... no. No. You had to die.
Sorry we're late. You're gonna want to time this just right. We're not gonna clear the planet in time.
Don't wait. Punch it.
We have lost contact with the pursuit vessels on Iokath.
But did they catch the gravestone?
The enemy vessel escaped.
Can you reprogram all the Geminis like you did her?
I only require a connection.
I can arrange that.
Oh, great.
Look at that. They saved our favorite parking space.
I want a patrol fleet in the Iokath system at all times. That world belongs to me.
Of course. In the meantime, try to enjoy being home. I'll prepare an Alliance status report. Find me when you're ready for the debrief.
Okay. We're back. We're all alive. Most of us.
Did you see the way that imp glared at me? Well, it's certainly no Dromund Kaas.
Good news, Commander. I've collated every data file recovered on Arcaan. Some of the technical readouts could enhance the gravestone.
We need every advantage.
The ship will remain dry docked until the upgrades are complete. It'll be some time before it's ready for action. Our scout reports Iokath's radiation levels are still dangerously high. They disrupt navigation, comm signals. We can't get close enough to explore. But there's no sign Vaylin has any interest in returning to Iokath.
We've barely scratched the surface of that world. Alert me the moment it's safe to return.
You'll be the first to know. There's been no change in Senya's condition. The doctors have done all they can. The rest is up to her.
Senya deserves to live. She's sacrificed everything for her son.
She believes in Arcaan's redemption, but so far he hasn't done anything to prove her right. Alliance intelligence won't stop hunting Arcaan. We will find him. I've been meaning to ask. How did you defeat Vaylin aboard the gravestone?
I didn't. Valkorion triggered conditioning buried deep in Vaylin's mind. She wanted to strike me down, but she couldn't.
I see. That must be agonizing for Vaylin, but it's good news for the Alliance. Despite all we've endured, we're stronger than ever.
Do not surrender to self-delusion. If not for my conditioning, Vaylin would rain death upon this world. You are strong, but you are never safe.
I need a fleet that obeys my commands without question. Give it to me.
Connecting to Gemini frequency. Resetting all units to default programming. Reset complete. Awaiting input.
Vessel 9947. Destroy Vessel 3265. Everything is so much better when we know our place.
You know, it'd be funny if it wasn't so sad that Vaylin desires to be free free to make her own choices, to be out of the influence of her father. And yet she stripped the Gemini droids of their own freedom. But that is the end of Chapter 5 of the Knights of the Eternal Throne. Get ourselves set up quite nicely. Take a small break, and when we come back, we'll be ready to jump straight into... Yeah, we will. No Alliance alerts. We'll be ready to jump into Chapter 6, The Dragon's Maw. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.